Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to the Gamer Live studio. My name is Brennan, and I'm here today to fill in for John Linneman from Digital Foundry. I'm here to talk about the Hogwarts Legacy, giving you an overview and also breaking down some interesting tweets from John Linneman, what he has quote tweeted. Very very seems like professionalism. I really look up to him and I respect Digital Foundry, what they have done, and for the PC and also for the console side community for performance and stuff like that, and other tech news and other analysis. But it seems like when Hogwarts Legacy was announced and stuff like that, everything was evolving around the boycotting of Hogwarts Legacy and JK Rowling and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about that. The things, what's going on and what they have tried to combat, and also we're going to take a look at the Hogwarts Legacy, the first 25 minutes of gameplay. Personally, I didn't purchase the game yet. I'm waiting for mostly for quality life improvements and also more patches and updates. I do know for a fact that might be some slight like performance issues and stuff like that, but we'll get into all that stuff. Even though this video might be a little bit watered down, and I'm doing this live as well, hopefully you guys do enjoy the video, enjoy the live stream as well as I fill in for John Linneman. Because quite frankly, a 47-year-old man that is, old enough to have his own kids and family is tweeting on the internet saying that, basically Harry Potter fucking sucks. And I quote from him, and we'll break down the rest of his tweet. But it's absolutely insane that Digital Foundry is not going to be covering Hogwarts Legacy, so I might as well step in and do their job, which that's their job that they should be doing. But of course, I gotta, you always gotta have that one odd person in the Digital Foundry group that's a fucking weirdo that can't just review the game and just take a look at it, analyze it and stuff like that. But I digress. So I'm not perfect, so what is there to that? Anyway, let's get into this and talk about it. So let's talk about the trans community and the LGBT community. Basically, this is like the rundown of why are they boycotting it and stuff like that, because of course JK Rowling is anti-LGBT, and anti trans. She's fighting back, probably whether or not she's protesting or not, or she's saying stuff on Twitter. Really, personally, for me, I'm not on either side. I don't care. I'm here to be entertained and enjoy the the game itself. I have, like, again, I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, okay? Did I watch most of the films? Yes. Did I miss a few films? Yes. So I'm not perfect, right? In any way, shape, or form, right? And like, again, there's going to be people out there that's either going to agree with you with everything, and there's going to be people that just do not agree with you, right? It's just like in real life, right? People going to either they will like me for me, or they're going to hate me, and that's perfectly fine, because in a perfect world, I'm not expecting everyone to like me. You follow me? Not everyone is going to be my friend, okay? When we was younger, when we was little, we all thought that in our heads when we was kids, but as we grow up, we start to see a lot of changes in people, and some people are not really your friends. Some people are drifting off. They doing their own thing. They got their own path. And you know what I'm saying? And that's what basically happened. You went from when you was a kid, you was friends with everybody in the classroom, to like when you got all the way up to high school, you might still be friends with everybody, but not really. You probably had like a handful of friends, maybe like 10, 20 at most, maybe 30. And then it starts to whittle down, you wasn't friends with everybody in the classroom. So again, it's a balancing game here. I mean, like, again, you're talking about anti-trans people, JK Rowling saying some stuff about them, and the trans community and the LGBT community is fighting back, protesting, and boycotting this game and stuff. Personally, she has nothing to do with the game anyway in the first place, so I don't know why are they boycotting a game for a woman that's not even involved in, and she's raised differently, just like this. Like, again, me, I'm raised different, you was raised different, everybody was raised different. They was not raised equal. So she has her own belief, right? And I have my own belief, and the trans community has their own belief, right? We all have different viewpoints of what again, but in a perfect world, I'm not expecting for, again, people going to agree with me with everything what I say. You know what I'm saying? But for what it is, right? We're talking about Hogwarts Legacy. This is a video game that we're talking about, okay? It has nothing to do. Actually, this is like pretty much, I don't know, either this is a prequel before the Harry Potter events, or this is after all of the Harry Potter events. I don't know, but it has nothing to do with the characters within the Harry Potter. You might see maybe one or two characters that's familiar and stuff, but other than that, this is basically you, and you can be whoever you want to be in Hogwarts Legacy. So you could name your character, you could dress him or her as any way as you want. So I don't understand the whole boycott thing. I mean, again, JK Rowling has her own belief, she got her own stance, she got rights to do that, just like the trans has rights too, right? They got their own belief and their own stance, right? There's no right or wrong here, but the problem is that the fact that I am right now is not really happy about with the trans community and the LGBT community, because they starting to turn into a lot worse than J.K. Rowling, because they starting to turn into the monsters themselves and bullying other people, and that's not what boycotting is about. Boycotting is taking a stand, fighting for what's right, stuff like that, respectfully in the right way, but not going around and trying to destroy people and other things. Just like you don't like when trolls or anybody else is, destroying or making fun of y'all, right? The trans. So, like, it's absolutely crazy. But it seems like the backlash it's not really it's basically is working against them for the transgender community and the LGBT community. It's basically is backfiring on them, then rather than Hogwarts is getting backlash from the LGBT community and the trans. Like, again, we got these Twitter posts right here of a live streamer. We could click on. Oh wait, actually, I do apologize. Here, we'll put this one first. Now, this one, basically he has been bullied and harassed and being called a transphobe and all this stuff. Most of those people probably on Twitter are mostly trolls, trolling, and on top of that, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Where if you trying to do this whole like movement and boycotting, why are you being on Twitter? And even Elon Musk is saying anti-trans stuff and stuff like that. So why are you using this platform to, right? It doesn't make any sense. You're trying to fight for a cause here, and everything is starting to, backfire. And again, I should not be the real judge, because I'm not the real judge. The only person that really judge people, no matter what side you on, is God himself. And whatever God himself is up to him. He makes the final call. He's the one who can judge people. not me or somebody else. We can only say what we can say, but I can't really, judge people, whatever. That's God himself. Let God, he'll judge and give the final call. But other than that, I mean, the way how it's going is basically not going so well. So let's play this clip right here, and hopefully the volume is good. I'll put it up a little louder, and that way you can hear it.
The only reason why I'm not playing this game, and I know a bunch of other people are not playing this game, is because we know that it's not worth it to get fucking bullied endlessly and called transphobic endlessly in when we have massive queer communities and audiences. That's it. Everybody knows, everybody fucking knows how much leftist motherfuckers love to chirp on the internet. They got no power. All they do is chirp, chirp, chirp. And that's precisely why so many fucking people that would otherwise like play it, maybe even raise money for, charities or whatever. They're not doing it. I knew that this was going to happen. That's why I wanted to set it up ahead of time. I got fucking yelled at endlessly and relentlessly on my alt account. Like they were making it seem like I was already transphobic for even thinking about this. And now look at that. The only reason why I'm not.
That is fucking sad. That is really, really is sad. Again, in my own opinion and what I've seen, what I'm hearing about this, it's not like I'm not really rooting for them at all. Like I'm really not rooting for the LGBT community nor the trans people if they're going to behave and act like this, because this is crazy. And I know a lot of people or them might be trolls or whatever, and they might say, "Well, what are you? You're against us and the trans community. You're against the LGBT community." Look, I'm not a part of nobody's group. I really do not care. Even if I like you or don't like you, I'm not part of your group or community. I don't go on to your, like again, if the like Pride Parade or the Pride Day, right? Whatever. If you want to celebrate that, you want to parade and stuff like that, good for you. I'm happy for you. Go out there. You want to support, great. For the rest of the people like me and everybody else, we're not going to go out there and do a whole witch hunt and be like, oh, just, F you, I don't like you, blah, 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 all this bullshit. It's just dumb shit. It's dumb shit. It's a waste of time. And really, I'm just going to be at home chilling, watching a movie, doing my own things, cooking dinner, whatever the case may be. That's my business, right? But I don't go out there in the Pride Parade or Pride community or LGBT community, trans community, and just fucking harass the fuck out of them or whatever. I may have my own opinions about it, and I'm a human being. Have rights. I'm a grown man. I have rights. Everybody has rights. Everybody does. So, and everybody has their own different opinions, and you can agree with it, or you don't have to disagree. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to, and you can agree with other people. And most people, you may not agree with everything what they say. It is what it is. Okay. So. I don't want that like where they just gonna come jump on me. Like, look, I have my own opinions about it. I got my own side of it, and that's that. And I respect them. They do what they gotta do. That's their business. You want to fight for real rights, like having same sex marriage and not be discriminated. I'm all for it. I don't got a issue with that. However, I have an issue with this where you're going on Twitter and harassing other streamers that are playing this game and calling them a transphobe and this and that, and that's not good. And again, most of it is probably trolls, and it's not really the LGBT community. Most of them could be just troll accounts and stuff like that. I'm not sure, but it's not looking too good. And again, you're doing it on Twitter where a man is even is against anti-trans and anti LGBT community, right? We're talking about Elon Musk, and you're using his platform, and you're a part of the problem. Like, you're just basically you're part of the problem. It's like basically saying, like, you know, like, I'm gay, but then you turn around and then you say all these bad things about the gay community and stuff like that, but then you yourself are gay. Like, you're then what the fuck? You're part of the problem. Like, you can't just be like, oh, like, I'm against this. I want to boycott it. Da da da. Fine, cool, but don't fucking use a platform that's also is against that as well, and you're trying to fight one person, which is, like, again, Jake, what I JK Rowling is has nothing to do with this game, and it's like it's easy for you to wake up and just like do a text and do this whole protest shit. And I feel like these are mostly trolls, if anything, because I don't think even the real LGBT community and the real trans community will protest and boycott things, but I don't think they're gonna take it to the extent like this. If they was really are dedicated in fighting rights and fighting for, whatever, then they will not even use Twitter as a social platform. They'll use something else or whatever, or they get together, they might do like a meet and greet or something like that to fight for something. But she has nothing to do with it, so she's not even involved in this game. So I don't know what is the big deal. And on top of that, you can create whatever character you want in this game. So there is no like whatever. You can make this character look like a boy and have long girly hair. Like, I don't think that's an issue. I don't think that's a problem. I think you could do that. And you can name this character however, whatever name you want. So I don't see the issue here. And it just seems like it's not working out to them. It just makes me sick. And it also is right here. Twitch chat bullies streamers for playing Hogwarts Legacy to the point where a point of making his girlfriend cry. That is crazy. Now, for me, I don't give a shit like who you are, trans, the KKK himself. I don't give a fuck who you are. You ain't making me cry. I don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna make me cry. You ain't gonna make me upset, because I'm used to this type of shit where all these bullying and all this shit. It ain't gonna work on me, because honestly, for real, this is disgusting. And on top of that, I'll be fighting back against that shit, no matter who you are, whether it's the trans community, the LGBT community. If those are real community that is doing some shit like this right here, best believe I'm fighting back. This is unacceptable. Like, yes, you're right. I know people got different views about shit, right? She got different views, right? She has her own whatever, but she posts out something with words, but she don't go around and try to harass people every single fucking day of the week. Like, she doesn't just roll out of bed and just like, yep, I'm gonna go after the trans community today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go after the trans community again. And then when they're gonna do the pride parade, she's gonna show up there and she's gonna have whatever these hateful fucking whatever whatever, and like, she ain't about that shit. What the fuck? Like, let's be real here. Like, she made a book, right? She make a movie, and she got a game. She making money. She got money. She's moving on to bigger and other things as well. She still stick to where she stands. That's what her belief. That's what she grew up, right? And I may not agree with her what she does, and I don't like it, right? I may not like it. Nope, sorry, I don't like that. But again, I gotta give credit where credit is due. She's not out here fucking doing some crazy dumb bullshit like this right here, where you're making other streamers fucking cry. Like, it's ridiculous. This is not boycotting. Now you're just becoming the fucking monster yourself and a bully. And like, again, I don't give a fuck whoever comes on this channel and you start bullying me and all this bullshit. I'm fighting back. because I don't tolerate that shit. Because I don't fucking go to your house. I don't go on your profile. I don't go on your fucking site and bully you and harass you and say some dumb shit. I don't do that. Not at all. Like it. Like come on now. It's ridiculous, and it's gotten to even to the point where they have made a tracker. A tracker. They made a whole fucking. They put so much time and fucking energy into this. It just makes y'all look stupid. It just makes y'all look really stupid. And again, I cannot. I don't know if this is a troll that's doing this troll ass movement, or this is the real LGBT and the trans community. I'm not too sure, so I'm gonna be careful about that. But however, they're putting all this fucking time and energy. Whoever this person is, whoever doing this, whatever, if it's the real community, a troll community, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. They made an actual fucking website of like that. Have they streamed that wizard game, and then they made a whole thing and a search. This is so fucking sad. This is sad. All this time and energy to do this, right? All this time and energy, right? All this time and energy doing all this dumb shit. You know what? Let me tell you something, okay? I'll give you a secret about this, right? I'll give you a secret, right? Instead of boycotting, right? Because it seems like boycotting is not working out, on your end. So if you can't boycott, then how about you play it in a different game? How about like again, the trans community and the LGBT community come together, and how about you beat it in your own game and say, let's make our own power fantasy whatever world that you want to create, make a book out of it, right? Spend time and energy making a book of a power fantasy, whatever you wanted to call it, whatever name. I'm not telling you what it is. It's up to you. Put some time and energy making a fucking book, get it published, go find somebody that can direct a movie about it and a TV show and see how it goes. Right? I don't think it's not that hard to do, rather than trying to be like, you're against it and it doesn't seem like it's working. How about you say, you know what? We'll just play it in her game. We'll play it in JK Rowling's game. If she publish a book and this and that, how about y'all get together? One of y'all say, hey, let's publish a book, and we'll do that. We'll make something that's going to represent us as the LGBT, right, and the trans community. Let's make something that's going to represent us in our own story, in our own stuff. Put the fucking time and energy in that, rather than hating and going around bullying and making people fucking cry, which is fucking sad and is sickening, and you're just a fucking monster. Like, again, I don't know if this is the real deal. I don't know if it's a troll, but this gotta stop. It gotta stop. But anyway, their boycott has backfired anyway, because, yet again, I mean, if we look at the Steam charts right here, and you can see the players that have played the game, peak hours, it's a lot of people. That's a lot of people, and that's just on the Steam page. So you can imagine on console, you could even imagine on PlayStation. It's a lot of people playing the game. It's a lot of people. A lot of people are playing it, they're enjoying it. And like, again, getting more eyes, getting more attention. People want to know about it, and that's how you attract more people that wants to buy the game, play the game. They enjoying the game, they love the game, and that's how the whole boycott thing is backfiring. Yes, vote for your wallet, right? It's just like, for me, to be honest, like, as much as I love racing games, right, and I love them, but at the same time, I gotta sometimes be like, hey, this game does fucking suck. I don't like this game, right? I tried it, I played it, and I didn't like it. let's say for example, the one that I was really hoping that it will come back will be like Need for Speed, right? I played the 2015 version. I played it and I didn't like the driving mechanics. You know, my standards is always would have been like Forza Horizon. A mix between arcade and sim is a perfect blend balance where I feel like I have control and it's not super arcadey. It's just right. It's just the way I like it. And the controls feels good. I turn off all the assist like traction control, the stable control, all that shit, ABS, everything is off. I use manual transmission on a freaking controller. I don't even have a steering wheel set up. And if I'm using that and driving and playing the game and I'm having a good time and I'm enjoying myself, and I play arcade games that are really arcadey, like Dirt 5, and I have no issues with that. But when I play a game that I know that the driving mechanics are terrible and it doesn't feel like you have fully control of the vehicle, I'm going to call it out and say, I'm going to call it out spades to spades that this is fucking garbage. And I didn't, and I voted for my wallet. After that 2015, I didn't bought the next two Need for Speed games until Criterion came out, right? Which is a whole new developer than Ghost Studio Games. So I gave Criterion a fair shake. That's what I did. I gave it a fair shake. I brought the game. I said, let's see how it feels. Let me look at the settings. Let me do a overview of it. I tried the game out. It was a step in the right direction over the 2015 version, and it gotten a lot better. It's a step in the right direction, but I wouldn't say it's not there yet. It's still got a long way to go. And I uninstalled it, and I didn't like it. And whatever next Need for Speed games, if whether it's Unbound 2 or a different Need for Speed, I'm not getting it. I'm not buying it. I'm not getting it. Okay, that's where I stand for. You know, I vote for my wallet. You gotta vote for your wallet. Okay, you want to boycott a game? Vote for your wallet. If you have the trans community and all this stuff and the LGBT, vote for your wallet. Say I'm not gonna get this game, but there's some trans people and some LGBT community that's still going. That's probably out there right now. It has already brought the game and probably playing it and having a great time with it. Even though yes, they may not agree with what JK Rowling has said years ago, way back, whatever, how many years ago, right? So, but they, even though they don't agree and don't like it, they still play the fucking game. They're still playing the game. They're still creating their character. They're doing whatever they want to do. And she's not even involved in it. So, what the fuck is the big problem here? What is the deal? That's where it just doesn't make any sense. But I digress. But that's just where I stand with it. And it seems to me that it's still, again, like like their whole boycotting thing has failed pretty much and is not really going the way it should be going. And you know what the sad part is the fact that I grew up with Harry Potter. And again, I'm not a super duper Harry Potter fan, just like I'm not a super fan of like Star Wars, The Last of Us or The Walking Dead. I'm not a super fan of like the Marvel series, DC series. All I care about for me, myself, right? This is my opinion. All I care about is the fact that how good is it? How good the art direction is, the character direction, the development of it, like the world itself, like the dialogue, the interactions. That's what I, care about. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm just there to be entertained and to enjoy myself and not be forced into like some identity politics or shoved into there. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, this is a video game we're talking about. Video games supposed to be fun and enjoyable and something that you can enjoy for yourself. This should not have nothing to do with some identity politics, anti shit, this, that, all this, whatever. Throw all that shit out. And I'm just focusing on the game itself and looking at it in that kind of perspective, you know. And I like, again, I watched the movies. I didn't watch every movie of Harry Potter, but I watched damn near a couple of them, and I enjoy it. I really do like it. I like the characters. I like the dialogue back and forth. I like how when these characters still stick together, they grew up together, and the relationship changed. Stuff has changed. Things, you know, you could really see that, and it's like, damn, yo, this reminds me of like how like you was like back in like from like eighth grade and you're going into ninth grade, where you're like in seventh grade, you remember like, yeah, I was like this. Eighth grade, you're like, yeah, I'm like this. But now when you step into the big boys, it's like, oh, you know, we're still like kind of got that eighth grade feel, but now things are starting to change. And then when you get to 10th, 11th, and 12th, we really did fucking change a whole lot. That's what I look at this movie like. Damn, that's like kind of like how my childhood was somewhat. There's some similarities to it where I could just pick out from the movie, and I'm like, damn, you know, like I can really see that. I really respected that. And like, again, we're talking about like Harry Potter. It's a movie that anybody can just pick it up, put it in, and enjoy and watch it. There's no like identity politics. There's no like forced agenda. There's no anti woke system. All this crazy shit. It's literally a movie that you can enjoy with anybody in the family, whether you're trans, you're, you know, whether you're trans, non-trans, whether you're straight, you know, even it, you know, the LGBT community, it doesn't matter, you know, like whatever it is, most of these people, even in no matter what community you're in or you fall into, they still watch this. They still enjoy it. They still love the fucking movies. They still enjoy it. They can watch it through and through. I don't see what the fuck is the problem here. This is ridiculous. It's getting to the point where it's like, it's so ridiculous. I mean, I mean, like, come on, like, like, you know, with John Linneman right here, right? You know, let's break down some of his interesting quotes right here. This is a 47-year-old man, 47-year-old man from Digital Foundry. He said, "Harry Potter fucking sucks. It's children's bullshit." Now let's stop right there. It says it's children's bullshit, right? Right. Now, let's pop this open and let's look at the game itself, right? I'm going to leave this up here on top. Let's see the game itself. And I'm going to put it for no audio for this one, and then we'll go back and look at it. But honestly, from what I'm seeing so far, it doesn't look like children's bullshit. And that's not even a child. I mean, she might be still a child, but I think she's more of a young adult. Like, she's probably like at the age of like 16, 17 years old. She's getting up to adulthood. It's not like some children's shit. It's not like little kids running around and shit. Like, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. The fuck are you even talking about? All right. Why the fuck would I cover an open world game, a type of game I notoriously despise based on an IP I hate? But man, what's with all this fucking hate? You really hate this shit that much? Like, goddamn, bro. Like, fuck, man. You know what game that I have on Steam right now? Hold on, that I played the whole game. I can tell you something right now, right? Hold on, let me pull this one up, because I think this one is going to be like a little bit, but I'm sidetracking a little bit. But I want to show you this, right? And I'll show you what game that I'm talking about. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Okay, so right, what game are we talking about here? Let's go to the letter H, because you probably know what game I'm talking about, because it's like, it's basically a game that, oh, sorry. Pull it down for a minute. I do apologize for that. But it's just a game. Like, relax yourself. It's only a game. You're looking at it from an art perspective, from a character's perspective, and a dialogue perspective, and the world itself. That's all you're looking at. Look at the game, see how it performs. I don't understand how can you not review a game. Like, you know, there's certain games that I may not like, right? Or whatever. But I'm still gonna look at the game objectively, and like again, like Forspoken, right? Forspoken is a game that is a game, right? And I may not like it, but if I look at the game and I start to see, hey, there's some good things here, and I wish there was things here that they can improve or I would like to see. And there's certain things that I may not like the game. The game was empty and it was hollow. It showed it itself. Right? That's not a lie. That's like telling the truth. Right here, what this person says from John Letterman, it sounds like a fucking whiny child baby fucking crying about some bullshit. Like, it's just like, what the fuck, man? You supposed to be in a professional field in Digital Foundry. You're supposed to be professional. This is not professional. This is unprofessional. And I don't give a fuck about your little trauma ass story. You are a grown 47-year-old man that's playing fucking Kirby. You was playing fucking Kirby. Don't make me pull up that video because it's getting ridiculous. But hold on, I got the thing right here. Let me see. Let me go to the letter H. Ah. Here's a game that I remember when this came out, everybody was talking about this game. It was controversial as hell. People did not like this game. It was a A rating. This was A fucking rating. Hatred. All right. This is a game that this person, no matter if you're whatever, no matter if you're straight, you're trans, you're part of the LGBTQ community, that fucking dude will kill you. He does not give a fuck. He does not give a fuck about the law, this and that. He's just here to kill people. That's it. That's it. Hatred. Okay? That's an A rating game. And I brought that game. And I played the whole game too. I literally played the whole game. And I enjoyed the game. I have fun. You know? But again, at the end of the day, it's only a video game, right? It's only a video game, right? Even though even in real life, we still got this, that, and like real issues like gun control and like real actual stuff. Like, that's a serious problem, that we need to start fighting back, combating that, rather than wasting our time and breath on Twitter, right? And hating on a game that the creator has nothing to do with it. WB just is making a game and they're just publishing it, right? And it's like, it doesn't make any sense. And then on Twitter, you're supporting a man that's also against the anti-trans and all this shit. It says some stuff, and that's Elon Musk, and it does not make any sense. And on top of that, you're going around bullying other people for playing this game. For real, at the end of the day, it adds up that you are becoming the fucking monster that you was supposed to fight against. You are the monster now. It's fucking crazy. It really is. But this game was so mature. And a lot of people did not like this game. Well, some people has boycotted the game, right? This, that, and the third. That didn't stop this game from coming out. That didn't stop the game from buying it. I brought the game. I like the game. And I played the game. All right? And it's definitely not for kids. This is for like an adults. And that's perfectly fine with me. And look at this. Look, overwhelmingly positive reviews. Look at this. I'm 45-year-old father, probably the oldest people playing this game. I'm a single father of my son, my 14, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, he playing the game. So he's a father. He has a son. So it didn't make him, this game didn't make him like, yo, I'm going to kill my own son. I'm going to kill everybody. No. Wasn't like that. And he played this game. I played it too. And it's overwhelmingly positive. So, right? What can you really do? What can you really do? right? It's a violent. It was so violent. It was really, really. It was a bad game. But again, I digress. And like again, for all the boycotting that game had and all that stuff, did it make the game go away? Nope. Did it get negative reviews of it? Probably, maybe for like real critics, like that are like performance and stuff like that. But overwhelmingly, people in the general audience that has purchased the game and played the game is overwhelmingly positive. So the game is a good game. It's just it's an A rating game. Is very rare because we always get rated M for mature games, but not an A rating. So I first time I play a rating game. Okay, cool. Okay, then it changed my perspective and like, oh, I hate everybody, man. Oh, I gotta like it's fucking retarded. It is so retarded. Grow up. You gotta learn how to grow up. And this game is This game is way worse than even Harry Potter. This Hatred is a worse game than it is in Harry Potter. Harry Potter is a power fantasy game where you want to be who you want to be and be in the school. You want to do magic tree and stuff like that. This game, Hatred, is about just murdering senseless fucking people. And you got this one dude, he talks these one-liners that talks very little and just shoot up everyone. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He's killing everyone. Okay? This is what this game is about. Not Hogwarts is a whole different story. Come on. Stop this. Stop this. Stop this. I don't know. Open world game, that's the type of story that despise based on the IP. I hate. Well, I think you need to turn that hate around and, maybe start with like the Lego Harry Potter ones or start with like the old Harry Potter games and, work your way up to Legacy. Maybe you look at it in a different perspective rather than just hating on the game that you're just hating on it. I mean, like again, there's games that I do not like and I hate the driving mechanics. I want the game to get better. I want it to get better. I want them to improve and I want to enjoy their games, but it's up to them to hear my feedback and what I say and stuff like that, whether they're going to put it in or not. Okay? The only thing I can do, guess what I'm going to do? I'm just going to vote with my wallet and not buy the game and not support it. And that's exactly what I did. I uninstalled Need for Speed Unbound. I haven't played it. I played 2015. I returned it back. That's what I did. I voted for my wallet and I didn't brought the next two games. So I don't know what the fuck is the problem. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, how about you play the game first? John Linneman, play the game first. Then you could say what you want to say about the game. But don't just hate the game right off the bat if you haven't even played the game. You don't even know nothing about it. So it's going to get covered, but it's going to get covered. Oh, really? Well, it doesn't sound like it to me when I was reading this tweet. So I sat there and said, might as well just step in and just do his job because he's not going to do shit about it. But I wouldn't do it regardless of the situation around it because I do not like the franchise. Well, come on. Like, really? Like, it'd be more interesting to see from an open mind perspective to just try the game out, play it, see how you like it, and then look at somebody from a fan base, right? So I don't understand this, man. This is getting ridiculous. But anyway, you didn't have to say all this fucking nonsense from the top. You could have just said simply from, like, whatever. Like, I don't like Harry Potter games. I don't like the franchise. I wouldn't be a good fit to review this game at all. That's all you could say. I mean, it's not a really big fucking deal. I don't think that would be a issue, but The part that kills me the most is like it's just childish bullshit, right? Before I jump back over here, right? I'm gonna keep this quote up before I put it down. But let's hear this man that's talking about childish bullshit while you're playing and reviewing a game and you're fucking head over heels that you're 47 years old and you're playing a Kirby game. A childish bullshit. This is childish. There's nothing wrong playing a childish game. Let me make this clear. Right? There's nothing wrong playing a childish game. If you wanna play a SpongeBob game, you wanna play whatchamacallit, Hot Wheels Unleashed, you want to play, right? I even have Hot Wheels Unleashed. I enjoy the game. I don't mind the game. I like the game. So it's not an issue. You know what I'm saying? You want to play a Kirby, that's cool. You want to play a Mario game, that's fine. It's a child's game. Like you said, it's childish bullshit. It's not for you. Like it's meant for kids. If it's so fucking childish, but I don't understand that you're over here saying all this bullshit and you're saying Harry Potter is childish bullshit? What? Do you even look at the game? Like, John Linneman, can you fucking like clean off your glasses or something? Like, or get some new prescription? Cause you're not seeing too well. But I digress. Let's hear what you gotta say about it. Because this is from the Kirby and the Forgotten Lands on the Nintendo Switch from Digital Foundry Tech Review. Let's hear this. Let's hear it together.
This is Kirby and the Forgotten Land, the first fully 3D movement-based game in the Kirby series. Forgotten Land has players taking control of Kirby across a wide range of stages, while platforming, flying, and copying enemy abilities, much like prior games in the series, but the shift in perspective allows for a shakeup in its level design that is very welcome. It's still an old school 3D platformer in design, but this new entry brings a lot of fresh ideas to the table that are often delightful, such as the...
So, fresh ideas? What kind of fresh ideas are we talking about here? These are not really fresh ideas. I'm pretty sure that there was probably games before and indie games and a lot of other games probably has done this probably a couple of times. It didn't really get fully fleshed out, but they probably has done a few of these. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about on that part.
mouthful objects, which directly influence the mechanics. The themes of this game instantly grabbed me. The series has always featured post-apocalyptic undertones, but Forgotten Land does a lot more through its wonderful blend of upbeat characters and colorful stages contrasted against the backdrop of melancholy. For this video then, I'd like to explore the gameplay implications of Kirby shifting to 3D, and whether or not...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right here because this is what I'm saying. Like again, this is a kid's game. This is a child's game, right? This is for kids that are younger that wants to play Kirby and stuff like that, right? I'm gonna say this again. There's nothing wrong playing like a Zelda game. You want to go back, play Zelda the Wind Waker. I have done it. I went back and played Zelda the Wind Waker. I did that. I have played Jack and Dexter as well, and what else? What was that other game? And I played like Pokemon and a Mario game, right? Like the Game Boy Advance versions. So I have went back and played some kids games and stuff like that, right? It's not an issue, right? It's not a problem. You can play those games, right? It's there for you, but like you can't sit here and say something about this. Meanwhile, right, in terms of the graphics, I mean, this is not a kid's game. It's not. This is literally like young adults, like in their like teenager, like 16, 17, 18 years old, going to Hogwarts and learning about magics and spells and shit. This is not a kid's game. This is not a child's game. It's not child's bullshit. This is magic. Like, damn, have you ever been to a magic show before? Like, seeing like magicians doing like these tricks and illusions and stuff like that. If you haven't been there, I don't know what the fuck kind of childhood life. Like, you're a grown ass man that's 47 years old. You gotta fucking have experience or seen magic or has seen some illusion tricks. You went to a fucking trip somewhere. Come on. Stop with this fucking bullshit. Wake up, drink some fucking coffee, open up your eyeballs, because to me, looking at this does not look like a children's game. This is a child's game.
Not it works.
This is a child's game. This is a child's game through and through, right? I can probably, I can probably beat that game in a day. If I really try hard, I probably could beat it. You can literally beat that game in one day. Starting from the morning, and you probably can finish in like the afternoon or even late at night. You'll finish it. And pretty much in one session. It's not a hard game to play. It's just like the same thing like Super Lucky's Tale, right? I can play that game if I really want to and beat it. But it's nothing, it's like something that's gonna keep me around and be like, oh damn, and like, come on, man. I'm not gonna hate on a children's game because that's a children's game. That's a kid's game. Right, but I'm not gonna hate on it and be like, oh fuck, oh. But then you're right here with this Harry Potter bullshit, and you haven't even touched the game, you haven't even played the game, you haven't even made a character from this fucking game. The fuck are you talking about? It doesn't fucking matter whether you hate the franchise or not. You fucking try it and see how it is. Just like that, right? I gave 2 fair shakes of 2 racing games that I have fucking doubts, right? But I gave them both a fair shake. I gave the 2015 a fair shake. I said, let me try the game. Let's see how the driving mechanics feel. Maybe it might be different. And it wasn't. It wasn't. That's okay. Years later, they got a new team, right? Criterion is back in the fold in Need for Speed. Okay, I'm going to give Criterion the benefit of doubt. I'm going to give them a fair fucking shake. I want to see how the driving mechanics feel. It's a step in the right direction, but it's still not there yet. I did not like the game, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I tried it. I did what I had to do, and I gave it a fair shake. Fucking do that. That's how you know, like, when you're dealing with somebody that's more of an adult and more grown the fuck up. It's like, I'm giving these games a fair shake. I'm going to give The Crew 3 a fair shake. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try it. If they got a demo, I'm going to try out the demo. I'm going to give it a fair shake. I'm going to see how it is. If there's really good driving mechanics, hey, I'll go and buy it. I'll pay for it. I don't have a problem. I love racing games. But I'm not going to like every fucking racing game. Right? It's just like this. I like open world games. No matter what it is, whether it's magic, whether it's super powerful fantasy, isekai, right? I'm going to give it a fair shake. I'm going to look at the game. I'm going to see what's going on and what do they have to offer. And if it doesn't offer me the things that I like, I'm not going to get the game. It's okay. But I'm not going to rage about it and fucking rambling on fucking Twitter about it. I'm just going to be about it and say, look, man, it sucks. I didn't like it. Driving mechanics was off, and that's it. Hopefully, maybe the next entry, they're going to step up and improve that and do something better. If not, then hey, then the game is going to be dead, and it is what it is. It's not a me problem. It's the studio's problem. That's their fault. They didn't deliver for me to go and purchase the game and continue to support the game. That's not a me problem. I gave my fair shake. It's up to them whether or not the developer what they're going to do. But like, again, long story short, I'm just saying, man, don't fucking just throw out the hate shit. If you haven't even played it for yourself, try it for yourself, play it for a while, and see, and then shit might change. You never fucking know. There's certain things like again, even a long time ago, when you was a kid, there was like certain food or certain vegetables you was like, ew, I don't like this, ew, I don't like this, right? But then when you got older and then you start trying out different foods and it was mixed with something else, it was in something whatever embedded, then you start to say, damn, I really like this. I really like this fruit, or I really like this vegetable now. It's really good. It's just, I gotta cook it differently than being served like this. That's why I didn't like it. So if I serve it like this, it's different. It's just like, you know, back then you probably had spinach in a can. That's like way back in the days, right? When your parents, whatever, they put spinach in the can and then they cook it weird. You didn't like it back then. But then when you start to get older, you start to say, hey, I can buy spinach in a bag that's not even in a can, and this spinach tastes a whole lot better. It tastes like almost like a salad. Hey, this is not bad. I can deal with this. You know, I can eat this. You get what I'm saying? So you don't have to hate on things for fucking forever, dog. You're 47 years old. Let that fucking bullshit go. Grow the fuck up. Come on now. I gotta step in and fucking cover this shit for your fucking ass because you don't want to do it. Oh, but you quickly be like, hey, I'll cover this fucking Kirby game right here. No problem. I'll talk about mechanics and shit. All this bullshit. Hey, I appreciate it, right? You doing Nintendo a favor, right? And you do other games as well. But for God's sakes, man, if you're going to be a fucking person that's going to analyze and review and become a critic, you got to analyze all games. You got to look at it objectively. Okay? The goal is to look at the game, looking at the quality of this. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're here for. That's what you're supposed to do. It's not about your own personal bullshit. And if you don't like the game, hey, you don't have to get it. You don't have to get it at home. You don't have to buy it. You're just doing it for your job. You're doing it for whatever you do. You work at Digital Foundry, do it for Digital Foundry. That's all you're doing it. It's a job. Review the game, whatever, give your takes, give your opinion, and if you are on that train, then have another person with you to look at the game too and a different viewpoint. Give two different opinions. How fucking hard is that? Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, even I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but I'm still willing to give the game a shot and give it a try. Am I going to buy it right away right now? No, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, yo, I don't like this game. I'll never play this game. It looks good. It looks really good. It looks fun and everybody enjoying it. Hey, I'll get it later when it comes on sale. And have some patches come out. More than happy to play it. I don't got an issue with that. But for fucking Christ's sakes, don't call that fucking game childish bullshit while you're playing this childish ass bullshit. You're 47 years old. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyway, enough about Kirby bullshit. Let's go and take a look at the Hogwarts Legacy 25-minute of the beginning gameplay from IGN. And let's go over it. Let's see what we like, what we don't like, and you know what I'm feeling for this. Because since John Linneman is not going to be doing it, I'm going to step in and do it for him. And doing my own job, even though I'm not a Harry Potter fan and I'm not like a super duper fanboy of everything like Marvel and Star Wars, all this bullshit. I'm just a gamer, just love to play games. I'm willing to give a fair shake. I'm looking at the quality of the game. I'm looking at it objectively, and I'm not a super fan. I didn't watch all the fucking movies. I couldn't even fucking tell you what happened in the last 5 fucking movies before the ending. I couldn't even tell you that. I can't. That's how you know I'm giving it a fair shake and I'm looking at this game objectively. I don't give a fuck about the trans bullshit, JK Rowling's bullshit, fucking John Linneman bullshit. I'm here to look at the game for what it is. Okay, it's a video game. I'm going to analyze it and I'm going to break it down. So, let's start from the beginning. And I'm going to put the volume for this. I'm going to stop and go every single time and we'll break it down. So, let's do this. And so far, right off the bat, this looks good. This looks really, really good. I'm actually really surprised that, like again, when I was talking about Forspoken was lacking in details. Like it was lacking in details in an environment and also from like other things. Like this right here looks much more detailed. You can see the smoke smoke chimney from the back. The flag right here, you're in the, the Great Britain. There's the carriage right here, the owl. It looks really, really good. Very, very good. Lots of details that I see.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing.
This looks really good. Dialogue, it sounds really good. Voice acting wise so far sounds really, really good. Character models looking pretty damn good. I think this is, I wouldn't say it's like blown away like in terms of like Horizon Forbidden West, or if you was talking about an Xbox title will be like, that will be coming out. But even for Halo, it's still good. It's still good. But what was that game? Oh, Hellblade. So like Hellblade, and Hellblade 2 is going to be coming out probably either this year or next year. That's what I heard. Don't quote me on that. But from Hellblade, it's not surpassing that or Horizon Forbidden West. It's really like right underneath there. It still looks good. It looks really good. It's well done. I don't have an issue with that. Character eye models and stuff, wrinkle. It looks really good. It looks like a real good. Wow, they did a fantastic job. They really knocked this out the park.
The spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand.
Yeah, so even though the character models and stuff like that, maybe the hair, it'll be like the only issue that I see. I see like the hair right here is lackluster. I don't know whether IGN is playing this on a console or this is on PC. This could be on PC performance as well. But again, I mean, from here, it looks pretty damn good. Like, it looks a lot better than Forgotten. I mean, not Forgotten, Forspoken or Forsaken. It looks a lot better than that. I mean, as much as like, again, Forspoken, they do have some good stuff here and there and some good like character facial stuff. But it's like the problem was the background, and you start to see a lot of pixelated stuff. You start to see like low, like 720p, like really low, like choppy. It did not look the good fluidly, but this looks a lot better. Is it perfect? No, but this looks a lot better than
You'll be a
the
force to be
Forspoken.
reckoned with when you get your own.
But again, the character's looking pretty good. I think the main character looks great as well, except for the hair. Maybe the hair needs to be. But again, this is probably a RPG open world game, so they probably had to like, yes, we got to make character faces look good and look really believable, but at the same time, we got to cut maybe a few things back a little bit. So I can understand why. So, the hair is pretty stiff, but it's not that bad at all. But other than that, it looks pretty fucking
Thank you,
good.
Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess.
And this is what I'm saying. Like when we're comparing it to like Forspoken with the dialogue and the cringiness, this I haven't felt no cringiness at all with this dialogue. It felt like some real natural dialogue that I can see myself, like if I was in this world, in this isekai world of, Hogwarts, Harry Potter world, I can imagine and see myself and hearing these conversations just happening and these dialogues happening back and forth. It feels really like how the movies will feel. Like I could tell right off the bat. And again, models and characters are good. I wouldn't say it surpassed Horizon Forbidden West, or it will surpass like Hellblade 2. But other than that, it still looks pretty good. It looks a lot better than Forspoken, that's for damn sure. And character models buttons right there, shadows. It looks pretty damn good. I mean, is it perfect? I probably not. I think the PC, of course, is going to probably run and is going to look a hell of a lot better, especially what type of graphic card you might have. But you're definitely going to get a better performance on the PC than you would on the console. So this probably will look even better. How much? I don't know. Maybe 20-30% more better looking. Because remember, we're talking about, an RPG game. I don't know if this is single player or online, like PvE and stuff like that. I think this is mostly single player, if I'm not mistaken. If it is, then that's great. Then probably you will get more performance out of the Hogwarts Legacy on the PC. But if it is like a online PvE, got the integrated with the story like this and all this stuff, I think it'll be a little less performance, because when you're thinking about like an MMO game, you're thinking about like, oh look, there's my character, there's this person's character, right? Stuff like that. So far it looks pretty damn good.
I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle.
Main character dialogue sounds good. Got that British accent to it. I like it. Sounds really, really good.
Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
I don't know what's that face, but that face looked kind of concerning. But like again, the face expressions looks pretty good. Let me go back a little bit on that one. Let me see. I want to see that a little bit.
Hogwarts. We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Yeah, so pausing it right here, I mean, it looks really good. I'm not gonna say it's perfect. I think they are playing this on a console. I'm not sure what console it is. But it looks like, again, the look, the characters, eyes, the glasses to it. It looks good. Again, it ain't gonna surpass like that, but I think so far what I'm looking at, it looks really, really good. The teeth, lips, mustache. I think the mustache looks a bit flat right there, but again, it's not too bad. It's not that bad at all. It looks pretty good. And the face expression looks good too. Wow, really? I really like that one. It's really good. Great opening too. It's almost like, it's like a cinematic, like, kind of like a movie thing. I really like what they did with this, where they start this off, like, setting this up, and then you start seeing, like, the titles and stuff. It feels like a real actual, like, this could be like an actual movie or animation. That's pretty good.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
No.
I don't know. I might take that back. The hair looks pretty damn good now. I don't know. Maybe it could be like the in-game thing, and this is like an actual like cutscene right here. I don't know if this is in-game or cutscene. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Like from the beginning, the hair looked like kind of like okay, but when I'm looking at it like this, it looks pretty damn fucking good. So I'm not too sure, man. Like again, hair animations look good. Dialogue is sounding really good, back and forth, like an actual conversation, fluid. It doesn't sound cringe. It doesn't sound broken. It doesn't sound like a disconnect. It sounds really organic, and I do like the main character, like the female accent of her voice and stuff. I haven't heard the male one, but like again, so far I think they're hitting every box of this. This looks really, really good. Definitely not a children's game. That's for damn sure. This is definitely like a game that's up. Like I don't mind playing like something like this. Like this is like the game that where if I get frustrated in Elden Ring, and I might, like at times, like I really love Elden Ring. Don't get me wrong, I love Elden Ring, but if I get frustrated and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to play something else to kind of like ease myself, this is probably the game that I will be playing next. Like I'm just gonna play some wizardry, go around, collect stuff, stuff like that. I think this would be a whole lot of fun. It looks good though. I ain't gonna lie. It looks really, really good. I'm very impressed by it.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
Wow, I really like that. Like where like he takes out a newspaper, animations in the newspaper go like real, like with the drawing and stuff. That is so cool. That looks really good. That's like basically how the movies would have done it. Like when the first Harry Potter movie, when I start seeing like those kind of things like happening, that's like, oh wow, that's so cool. That's really, really cool.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar.
See, this is what I like. See, when they actually do like these dialogues and the setup to the story like this, it makes you feel like you're more invested in the characters, what's going on, the environment, the dialogue back and forth. You're getting all this information and soaking it all in, so you can get a better understanding the situation that you're going to pretty much be into or fall into. I'm loving this. It looks good. It looks really good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I gotta say, I thought for a minute, man, this game may not live to the expectations, but I think they really hit home runs here. It sounds good. It looks great. Like again, I'm not gonna say it's fantastic, but I'm gonna say this is something like I can say is like this is a genuine video game. If this was, I would be shocked if this was a live service game. If a live service game put this much like quality and effort into this in terms of like cutscenes and dialogue, having that single player experience, and then you can also go have a PvE match with like other like online characters and stuff, this would be like mind blowing. This is like everyone's like, yes, this is how you do it. This is how you do it right. Like it looks good, but I don't think it's a live service game at all. Thank God. But it looks really good. Like this, I'll be shocked if it was. If this was, oh my God, I'll be shocked. I'll be like, holy shit.
Who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Oh shit! Holy fucking shit! Holy shit! Is that person dead? Damn! Wow!
The key! Give me your hand!
Wow! Wow! Holy shit, man! What the fuck? He said. Wait a minute. Time out, John Linneman. Time out. You said this is a fucking child's game. This is child's bullshit. That wasn't no fucking child's bullshit. That fucking dude was dead. I don't know. He must have escaped. Maybe he did, but holy shit. I was not expecting that. That was, whoa. Holy shit. It just flipped. Oh, holy shit. God damn, bro. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is how you get like people to hook in to play a Harry Potter game. Like the setup, the story, the characters, the dialogue to it, the conversations that they're having. It's not cringy. They might say some little stuff here and there, maybe it might be funny or something, but the way how they really presented it and set it up, it almost like I'm playing a motherfucking movie, bro. This is like really outstanding job. Oh, thank you. WB is finally getting rid of that woke garbage bullshit. If you give us games like this, they will come and pay for it in droves. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is way 10 times, if not 11 times better than fucking Forspoken bullshit. If Forspoken has put the time and energy in like doing like some opening scene like that, I'm not saying like make it exactly like that, but if they made a story or something that we as the characters invested, it's not corny, it might got some funny stuff here and there and a little bit of cringe, but even with just like this by itself, like this whole setup, that's how you hook people in. That's how you get people invested in playing your fucking game in the long haul. That's well done. Well fucking done. Thank you, W fucking B. Thank you to the studio who made this game. They have well deserved and deserve a hell of a praise and a clap for making this, you know, all this shit, like focusing on characters, dialogue, taking all that gender bullshit policy out of it, that gender woke shit, all that shit, politics shit out, and making it entertaining and fucking good. And it looks really good. I gotta go back and see that shit again. That shit was crazy.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Whoa! just that part alone, a fucking just dragon, a fucking flying dragon came out of nowhere. That shit is incredible. That shit is like crazy, unexpected. That's how you get people excited. God damn! Wait, did he made it out of there? Oh, I gotta freeze frame it a little bit. Maybe he did, or maybe he didn't. I'm not sure. This is crazy. Holy shit. This shit. 10 out of 10. God damn.
Give me your hand!
Wow. They really outdone themselves. This is Harry Potter through and through. Like, you can really feel the Harry Potter through and through with this.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Wow.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key
this
discovered
looks
was
really
clearly a
good.
port key.
I'm
I'm
now
enchanted to bring whoever...
I am now like really am thoroughly impressed. They have really outdone themselves. This looks amazing. Okay, I would not say is it perfect? Like, is it like whatever? How would you say it? I would not say this looks like over the top, but it looks really good, really well done.
touches it to a specific
Characters are
place.
interesting, well done, interesting. Again, the environments may not be like all that, but I'm really liking
look
this.
around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Wow.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason.
Yeah.
And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Yo, I am literally thoroughly impressed. Like I'm literally like, damn, maybe I should get this game today. Like yo, this game looks really good. I gotta say, like, fuck man, this game looks so damn good. Damn, this game can overshadow Forspoken and fucking whatchamacallit, Horizon Call of the Mountain, the PS4 game. This game will overshadow that. This is incredible. Like hearing the sound effects from between the when you exiting out of the tunnel, like when you're exiting out of there and then you go into this wide open like sea right here, and then there's some ruins from the distance. Looks interesting. That's something we can explore. It looks so cool to explore and look around. Like, wow, if this game is like this, they really fucking outdone themselves. Like, honestly, they did They did an excellent job. Holy shit. But hearing the sound effects between exiting out of the tunnel and hearing like the water crashing from below, hear the waterfall right beside there, and then you hearing him, he has to talk a little bit more louder than he was in the tunnel. In the tunnel, he has like his normal voice, but when he's out here, he has to, really put some voice into there, put a little oomph to it, so then she can, he can kind of like, so then the other character can understand what she's, and then she's also saying stuff even louder than she was in the tunnel, which is good. I like that kind of detail where two different sound effects from when you enter in a tunnel, you don't hear that as much as when you step out of it and you're close to the sound where it's at. You got to talk a little bit more louder, a little bit more in depth. I really like that. And in the open world environment, it's like, that looks, I know that could be explorable, but it looks so cool. It looks really interesting. Just looking at it, it looks really, really cool.
Let's see if we can find a path.
I'm liking this. They did an excellent job.
However faded it may
Birds flying. This is the type of detail that I'm talking about where you're missing in Forspoken. When I was saying about Forspoken, it's like details like this, like potteries all over the place, flags is right here. Here's a path that goes up, rulings from a distance. And it's just you and this character. This character looks good with the details in the clothes, the dialogue. She's being composed about it, wondering, hey, what's going on, this and that. And it got a good dynamic right there. It feels more connected. You know what I'm saying? It feels more jointed. And this, it looks incredible. This is the type of details that I'm looking for in next generation in gaming. And like, again, is it perfect? No, I think this is playing on a console, but I think in PC it will look even better looking. And oh my god, I can only imagine on the PC and just seeing some reshape mods to this. Oh my god, the colors will even pop even more, like getting more color pop to it, more details to it. Oh my god, this shit will be looking so amazing. It looks good. It looks fucking good, man. I cannot believe this. Talking about this as a fucking child's game. What are you talking about? This looks good. So much details in the distance.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Wow. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes. A powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
I'm loving this. I really am.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
I'm liking the details. Like,
why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power.
Dialogue sounds fucking excellent too, and it's just the amount of details. You're seeing the flock of seagulls from a distance right here, potteries all over the place, some rulings right here. This is some detail that I really do like. Like, they really put the extra little mile and step, plank woods everywhere. You know, it tells a story.
What really matters
like, really
is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here.
Sorry about that.
It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Ooh, nice.
Excellent.
Of course, this is like a tutorial section, but just what they're doing, it looks really cool. Ooh, okay. Oh man, I'm ready. I think I'm going to really play. I really want to play this game. Yeah.
Ah, up there.
And that's what you do. Look at that, searching around. That's exactly what I would have done. Damn, put some treasure chests there.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
And that looks so crazy. From far away, from all the way up there, and then just coming close. This is the type of detail that I'm talking about. Gusts of wind blowing. Got that nice little, like, kind of like fog, kind of debris. Can't really tell, see from a distance. And it just looks so interesting. It's just like, why is this, like, it looks like a church or this old building just like, it just decayed. And now it's like wondering how are we going to go across. It's those things right there. It's those touches that makes an open world adventure feels so much grander in scale and scope, and they really knocked this shit out the park. It looks amazing. Again, the clothing details right there, seeing the wind, gust of wind blows and the clothing like moves along with it. Characters is also reacting to it as well. As you walking and then like look in the details around you, like seeing like chains right here, stuff like that. Again, more rulings, like old ripped up flags. It looks really good.
Steady yourself.
It's not perfect, but it looks pretty good. Wow. Damn. And that looks so cool. Plus, it makes sense. I mean, you're in Hogwarts, so.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
You see, that's the type of detail that I'm talking about. I'm missing in Forspoken. Shit like this, where you start to see like details on the walls and seeing like it stands out, looking like investigating and shit. Man, come on. I wish it was like that. That would have been a really great video game. But this, they went above and beyond. This shit looks incredible. Looks really good.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Yeah, it looks really good.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Ooh.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where
Yeah.
are we?
That's
I don't believe it.
cool. That's really cool. I like that. Wow. Look at this. It looks really good. Lighting effects look good. The lighting looks good. Oh my god. The lighting looks good.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh.
You see like that right there. It might be a little cringe. It might, it might be funny. You might laugh. It might get a chuckle or two. But that's what I like, man. That's perfect. You see how it got all this crazy serious moments, and then you got some exploration and stuff like that. Things are starting to get more interesting. It just leads to more questions than answers, and you just want to keep on investigating. And then you throw in some little laugh, little chuckles like this. I like it. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is perfect. Good dialogue, balance. It's not like trying to be force acting or anything. It's good. Really good.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Wow.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Wow. This looks incredible. Lighting looks
How
incredible.
many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private
Holy
entrances to the
shit.
bank common at Gringotts?
They are most
Whew.
uncommon.
I don't know
Only
how
one
can
with
you stay
great
so
wealth or
calm
power
in that
or
type of
both
ride?
could have arranged
Oh
for such a service.
no. Hell no. If this was a real roller coaster ride and there's no seatbelts, you have to sit like that during this whole fucking ride. Oh, I can't even do it. I can't even do it. I'll fucking probably fall out the fucking seat. I don't know how the fuck they're doing it, but either they got some magic where they glue themselves on that fucking seat or what. Cause for real, I would get sick. Holy shit. But yo, the world looks, and this is what I'm talking about. Like the lack of details. Look at this. Look at this detail. Like look at this. This looks so much detail. The lighting right here. Characters sitting down right here. You seeing this trolley cart going through here.
How many vaults?
Look at this. This is so much details. So much details like going on.
In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to
This
vault
is
number
crazy.
12. As we speak,
Crazy.
we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the
Talking
newest.
about it
Are
fucking
private
it
entrances
sucks.
to the
Like what
bank
are you
common at
talking about?
Gringotts?
This
They
looks
are most
amazing.
uncommon. Only one with
Wow.
great wealth or power, or both, could have
Holy
arranged
shit.
for such a service.
And remind you, I'm not a Harry Potter fan.
You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These
Wow.
are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
What? Holy shit. Wow.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Ooh. More questions than answers.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Oh shit. Wow. This is fantastic. If this was like an animation like film with like no gameplay, this was like straight up like just the cutscenes, the dialogue characters, and I will honestly literally watch this. This is something like I will sit here with popcorn and watch this shit. This is actually fucking good. Oh my god. I can't believe this. Oh my god, like this looks incredible. This is the like again, I am not a Harry Potter fan. I am not a diehard Harry Potter fan, right? I'm not. But just looking at this gameplay looks fucking amazing. I'm not even lying. It looks good. It looks really good. So much detail, so much stuff going on, and just mixing it piling up even more and more and more. It just adding more and more mystery to it. It just adding more and more stuff. Like you want to play this game to investigate like what's going on, what do I need to do, how I need to fight back. Oh my god. My god, I don't know if this game got a day and I mean if it got a day and night cycle, but I don't know if it got seasons, like every season, like there's like fall, winter, spring, summer. If they got season in this, oh my god, this I would love to play this game. I will love to play this game in different seasons, might investigate different time weather. Yo, it's so good, man. It's looking good. It's looking real good.
Here we are.
Wow. Just the first 25 minutes of this game got me already hooked.
When was the last time this vault
And
was
just
accessed?
look at this. Look, the water over
goblin.
there in that distance right there. The detail, just the detail, the floor, how it is. Oh my god, there's just so much oozing with so much detail and mystery. This was handcrafted and it took a long time, but this shit looks good. Like I am fucking really am impressed. Characters, animations, walking animations, the story so far. I gotta say, damn, bro. I might have to get this game. I might have to get this game tomorrow. I'm being serious. I'm almost like I want to get this game, but at the same time, I'm probably not going to finish this game. So I want to save it for like maybe for Christmas or something, you know, when I have like off, or summer when I take like a week vacation and I want to chill, and maybe like 2 days, 3 days before I go to work, I will play this game. Oh my god. This will be the funnest treat to play this game.
Has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years.
Wow.
In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Wow.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
Wow.
Let me
This
think.
is just getting even
There
good.
must be something
Holy
here.
shit.
Revelio, perhaps?
Wow.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Damn. Damn. Man, hold on.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
What?
I do. But to what end, I can't say.
Wow.
Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Oh my god, the detail in this is amazing. Looking at he got the light effect right here. You see the glow right here, but in the distance there's nothing but columns and pitch darkness. You can't even see shit. You can't see nothing. I don't know how long this fucking shit goes on. It can go on forever. This looks incredibly crazy. Holy shit. Oof.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That
my
glow
gosh.
again, but on the floor.
Alright, I'm going to stop this right here, but I mean, so far, this game looks incredible. Look, oh my god, what? This looks 10 times better than Forspoken. I thought, man, 10 times, it looks 10 times more interesting and 10 times look more fun to play this game than Forspoken. That's crazy. This is crazy. Yo, it looks incredible. It looks really good. I'm loving the details. Character animation, voice and acting and dialogue to it. Throw a little sense of humor, might have a little bit cringe. I don't think it was, I didn't detect any cringe at all. Maybe some people might say, oh, maybe that goblin was a little cringy, a little bit, but it didn't like ruin the whole, like, the mystery aspect. This key, you gotta enter in this vault, and it's what? This looks incredible. And you know what's funny? And the funny part about this is the fact that we're talking about a grown-ass man that's over here that don't want to play this game, but yet he calling this game, and I'm looking at it right now. It makes me say, damn, I want to play this game. This looks way better than Kirby. A simple platformer. Like, look, we get about platformers. We get about, oh yeah, they got interesting mechanics and platformers. Cool. But this is not a fucking child's game. This is not children's bullshit. This looks incredible. It looks incredible. It's not perfect, right? It's not, I'm not going to sit here and say it's perfect in every way, shape, or form. There might be certain things you might pick out saying, yeah, maybe the hair, maybe some draw distances from here and there might look a little fuzzy. You might say maybe the facial animation is not quite up to snuff, but it's not terrible looking. It looks really well done. I think this is like a well balanced package, well done. I cannot wait until if they was make another Hogwarts Legacy 2. Oh, I'm there day one. If they put the same amount of quality, the same amount of storytelling and stuff like this, I am all for it. This looks incredible. Incredible. And then we got John Linneman saying some bullshit about this. This is absolutely he should be put to shame. He should be ashamed of himself. Like, what are you talking about? And I'm not even a Harry Potter fan. I am not a Harry Potter fan. And I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't played not one Harry Potter game during my life. Okay, I'm in my 30s. I grew up with Harry Potter, and there was a whole bunch of Harry Potter games. They even had a Harry Potter Lego game, I believe so. I haven't played none of that shit. None, not one. I haven't played not one Harry Potter game way back. EA times, I haven't did none of it. But this right here, 2023 with Hogwarts Legacy, yo, this might be my first time am genuinely interested in playing a Harry Potter game now. Like I really want to play this game. This looks fantastic. It looks so good. Really good. I'm fucking impressed. I am fucking like I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I'm loving it. I'm loving the way how it looks, the pacing of it, the amount of details that you see from the distance and some of the draw distances and stuff, the magic that has been done. It looks really, really good and outstanding, right? And again, I haven't played not one Harry Potter game during the course of my whole entire life. I'm in my 30s. I haven't played not one. Not one. I seen them, right? I seen them on the commercials, right? I seen it, but I wasn't like, yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna play it. It wasn't like that. I was like, I'm not interested in it. I wasn't interested. But this one right here, oh my god! If this game came out back when I was a child and this was the graphics that I seen, yo, I will literally be like, yo, I gotta go get this game. I'll be getting that fucking game in fifth grade without a problem. No questions asked. I'm like, yo, give me this game. I want this game. This game looks fun. I want it. I want to play it. For real. Go home and play it. I'll be playing it all fucking night. This is insane. It looks good. Really good. I'm thoroughly impressed. They did an excellent job. It looks fantastic. Again, there's some imperfections again we can point out and stuff, right? We can go back, right? In certain parts I wasn't impressed. Like in certain things, like you might say like a little bit here, draw distances. But you know, again, the amount of details that they put into this, like making this path is so interesting. And just having that awe struck like that, oh wow, like that looks crazy. But then when you get like up close to it from a distance, like really close, it's like, whoa, this looks even more crazier. It looks like it's like an actual thing you could actually go towards. And I love how that kind of like that detail to it from a distance. It may look like it's something to explore. It may not look like it's nothing. You thought, oh, that could be like a small place, ain't nothing there. But then when you really get up close and personal, you say like, holy shit, wow, looks interesting. This might be dangerous. Who knows what's going to happen? We got attacked by a dragon. This is crazy. I you know, like you want to keep exploring and keep on looking for more clues, more things to find. This game already got me hooked, and in the first 25 minutes, I guarantee you everybody was hooked in the first 25 minutes of this fucking game. They was hooked on phonics. They want to know, they want to find out, they want to know what's going on, what is this about. This looks incredible, amazing. Gotta give it up. I gotta give a clap for that. I'm sorry, I'm rambling on, but other than that, you guys, this pretty much, I'm calling this a wrap. But until next time, I will be getting the game. Eventually I will. I might I might have to get this game tomorrow. Maybe I have to just get it tomorrow and just like sit here and go over the settings and stuff and play the game myself. And I might have to do that tomorrow. I might have to do another video of this. This is crazy, since since Digital Foundry ain't going to be so-called doing a review of it or looking at the game itself. I might have to just do it. I might have to do their job. But other than that, if you do enjoy the live stream and the video, make sure you leave a like and comment. And don't forget to subscribe down below. I am Brendan. This is Gamer Live Studio, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.